Hello there. I know. This is a weird topic. Sewing for your toilet seat or a garbage can? But why? This is really about understanding people, cross generation, food for thought, or perhaps some source of entertainment. I promise this will be wholesome. So join me, finish this video, and prove me wrong. Here I have three patterns. One is a full set of bathroom sewing projects. Next is a garbage or a wastebasket cardboard where you can sew your own cover and choose your own fabric. And the third one is an applique pattern for a toilet cover seat.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about this first. There's so much to distract the eyes here. What do you get in this pattern? Aha! Projects like the tank lid, the tank cover, the seat lid cover, the contour rug, wastebasket cover, tissue roll cover, and the tissue box cover. The pattern says you only need 2 yards if it's a 45-inch fabric, excluding the rubber for the rug. Do you even know what that means? You will use every inch of the fabric. I don't know about you, but for me, this gives a new meaning to the word no waste. Back to serious business. No joke. Some of you probably haven't seen a pattern template for a toilet seat. Ta-da! Here it is. Tank lid cover. It says so right here. A wastebasket cover is actually a rectangle shape, if some of you are wondering. Who knew? A tissue roll cover that looks like a hat.
Huh?
With a real brim. This is a tissue roll cover pretending to be a hat or what?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I am questioning the design concepts here. I'm confused. But why would you cover your tissue roll with a hat? You may wonder, who came up with these designs? To understand this project is to understand different people and different ideas of what is truly considered creature comforts. Some people consider their bathroom as their sacred place, a retreat, a spa-like haven, a place of relaxation, and you gotta respect that. And for some creative people, they take it to the next level. I hope you can relate that there are people who push the boundaries, the need to create something unique. The feel-good joy of decorating the bathroom is a source of comfort and pride. Not everyone will ever understand this, but in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, sewing for your home was quite a competition. Flexing for the homeowners, homemakers, comparing projects, one-upping the next-door neighbor. What else can you make that stands out? How do you impress your sewing friends? The answer is sewing for your toilet. So when your friends and family come over and use your toilet, you are the sewing star. It's just like these days where people flex on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. It's no different back then, except it was in reality. There was no pictures or digital image of these projects. It was real. I know most of you cannot relate, but you really have to understand what people feel good about. A nice, wonderful looking house and bathroom that screams fresh. I like fresh. I know you listeners out there are stretching your imagination now. Remember, this video is about understanding people. It's not just sewing. For some men out there, they have a different take on bathrooms. I know some men consider their bathroom as a place of quiet and relaxation, not just the real bathroom business. I know of someone who eats their snacks, desserts, watch TV in the bathroom. Why? Men do not decorate bathrooms, but the toilet seat, let's just say, is just another comfortable seat in the house. It's an all-purpose seat, a reliable seat in good and bad times. This next project here is a kit. The cardboard is a wastebasket shape. There is an instruction on how to sew it, and you can use whatever fabric you want. Now, why in the world would you sew your own garbage can? Imagine if you're having a party with friends. Did you make that curtain? Yes, I did. Oh, wow, you did great. Thank you. I even made a matching garbage can.
Huh?
With the same fabric. Look, the curtain and the garbage can matches.
Uh-oh.
Silence. Big why? Why? What do you say at this point? Do you have to say, oh, what a beautiful garbage can? Who says that? Sounds fake. So you just keep quiet. Change the topic. Hey, did you make the salad? That tastes so good. Great. I'll tell you why. It's fun to do some projects around the house. Some people have the need to decorate the house, obsess over matching curtains, pillows, beds, tables, and many other things. I have an obsession with sewing covers. There are project people out there that try different things, and when you exhausted all ideas, why not the garbage? Try something new. This next pattern here is a toilet lid cover. Here is the shape of the toilet. What is the big deal of this project? Let me tell you, this is not just any ordinary cover lid. It's an applique project. And before you jump to conclusion, here's my skit. So what's your latest project these days? I'm making an applique. Lovely. What design? Nature, tree, path, and an outhouse. What? An outhouse? Yes, it's a really lovely design. So you're sewing an applique of an outhouse. But what is it for? For a toilet seat. It's going to be a toilet seat cover. What? Now let me, shh. Bite your tongue. I know you must be confused at this point, but do your best to bite your tongue and don't say anything tactless. I know you're lost for words at this point. Remember, it's your friend, and it's your job to support her ideas. So how's your applique project turn out? Wonderful, I finished it. Used it, and it was easier than I thought. Very happy. But in her mind, I would never sew a toilet seat cover. Now, why would someone come up with this idea? Remember what I said earlier in the video about understanding people and cross-generation? Stuff like this don't come out of nowhere. I suspect the person who created this design had experience using an outhouse in real life. Maybe when she was young. Listen, try not to judge people. If you reach the age of 30 and above, you have memories of your past that comes back to you, be it in words, actions, and in this case, an expression of memories. Perhaps the designer had memories of going to the outhouse while she was young. In the rain, in the cold, darkness, all things horrible and bad. Now those memories are from the distance, but she relived it in a different form, a happy form. And by the way, the pathway that you see, it's not just any other pathway. That to me is a happy pathway, taken out of someone's embedded memory from the past, a joyful representation of a path leading to the outhouse. You cannot make this stuff up. And the toilet seat cover here is a symbolism that the person moved up in their lifestyle, improved convenience, and new life comfort. You and I take this stuff for granted, but imagine that by putting this outhouse image on the toilet lid is a symbol that life is good. Look, this is about reliving that moment of inconvenience and now convenience. Relive that bad memory and turn it into something good. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? It's like climbing up the social ladder. And I dare you to remember those memories embedded in your mind as a child. We all have that. In this case, it happens to be an expression of a toilet seat. So I encourage you to bend over and understand people from the past. That's all there is. I'm gonna wrap this up. I apologize if this topic is off key to some. If you've seen some of my videos, I make videos regardless if it's weird, and if this is not your daily serving of sewing videos, oh well. And remember, these patterns were commercially sold. Whoever used to own them, of course, bought them. Perhaps the first time they saw these patterns, they were thinking like this. Oh my god, a pattern from a bathroom! What a great idea! How about you? Have you visited a house, or made those cringe fancy projects? How did it turn out? There are more ideas out there on the internet. You name it, needlepoint, knits, crochet, and even quilted creations. The imagination is the limit. And oh yeah, whatever floats your boat. As you can tell, these patterns were never actually used, but they were purchased to tickle the creative minds, a source of inspiration, even if it's the low down-to-earth image of a bathroom toilet seat for your bathroom, your toilet seat, your wastebasket, and your garbage can. Thank you so much for watching. Toilet seat cover designed by Dory Williams, 1979. All right. And look at what she said here.